All right. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for coming. We're now in our last 2 weeks of school, which is very exciting. Um, if you've got a packet that I don't have yet, I will take it if it's complete. Um, again, I'm very behind on grading. I'm working this week to catch up. I've graded like half of one of the graphs packets, and that took a lot of time. Um, so I'm working by Friday. I should all be up to date. Um, so I apologize for that, but I'm working on it. Keep working on your project. Keep in mind the first draft of the paper is due on Friday. So you're required to write some paper about here's the graph, here's the algorithms, here's what it means. So make sure you're meeting with your group and getting that done. So that's due this Friday. Course evaluations, I believe, are open for you guys. And so I'm giving you a maximum of 10 points extra credit, 1 point for each 10% completed. And then today we're doing scheduling. I might have time, depending on how long this takes. Today and Thursday, we might have time to work on the project. If you've got some writing that you want me to look at, maybe work on that for Thursday, and I'm happy to look over it and give any feedback. Again, if you get it done early, you can always send it to me, and if I've got time, I'll read it. But it's busy for you. It's also busy for me. So, like, no promises, but I'll try my best. Any questions before we get started? Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, if you're done with it, then give it to me. If you need another day, I can take it on Thursday. All right, so if you get that ready, my plan for today is to work on a scheduling problem. So we've got a scheduling assignment, and that's just has a document. So let me pull up the actual document. And this says, here's a list of all of the math and CS classes which are going to be offered in the fall. So it's CS 102, 121, 222, and so on. And then there's probability and statistics, several calculus classes, linear algebra, discrete math, and number theory. So first, I'd like you to check the catalogs for which classes have which ones as prerequisites. And then we're going to apply what we've learned about coloring or traversal and stuff and figure out which classes could a student take at the same time. So this may apply to you if you're not a senior, where you may want to take multiple computer science classes next semester. So there is a schedule that you've all registered and signed up for, but without looking at that schedule, how can we assign these classes to the time blocks? So we're gonna do the registrar's work for them of figuring out which classes should go, which maybe some of them could be in the same time slot, some of them have to be in different time slots because a student has to take both of them. So yeah, assign classes to the fewest possible number of slots. Keep in mind that math classes usually go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Computer science typically goes Tuesday, Thursday. So that makes that easy. But yeah, so we're going to reconstruct next semester's schedule. And I've got these are the time blocks for next semester or next year, where it's the class times. And the left is for classes with 3 units, the right is for classes with 4 units. The other assumption I made is that, so like there's like a million sections of Calculus 1. I also didn't list the calculus labs. So if you come to a conclusion just with these classes, try opening up the schedule and adding the other sections and trying to figure out when those could be too. Clarifying questions before we get started? Okay, so I'm envisioning this as a group assignment. So either if the whole class wants to work together, you can, or you could like split it down the middle or whatever. So group assignments, figure it out together. Cool. Go for it.